What's good? We back with another edition of Classic or Not. Today we talk about the Blueprint 2, The Gift and the Curse by Jay-Z. Alright, and yeah, you know, an album. You know what I'm saying? It had we got on track list, A Dream featuring Biggie and Faith Evans. It's the intro, Hobie Baby. I love that song. The Watcher 2 featuring Dre, Rakim, Bonnie and Clyde 03, Excuse Me Miss, What They Do Gonna Do featuring Sean Paul, Around the World, Latoya Williams, Poppin' Tags, Big Boy Killer Mike Twister, Fucking All Night, Bounce, I Did It My Way, Diamonds Forever. Bounce had Kanye in there, Guns N' Roses featuring Lenny Kravitz, You Don't Know, remix featuring M.O.P., one of most underrated rap duo as well. Meet the Parents, Somehow, Some Way, Beanie Siegel, Sarface. Some People Hate, Blueprint 2, Nigga Please featuring Chris Young, Too Many Hoes, Memphis Bleak, As One, O'Malley Sparks, I believe that is, Freeway, Memphis Bleak, A Ballad for a Fallen Soldier, Show You How, Bitches and Sisters, What They Gonna Do Part 2. Alright, that was the complete track list, and you know, this CD had 25 tracks on there, alright? Take that in consideration. In my opinion, it is not a classic. Not a classic album. I know a lot of people that dislike this album. You know, all these songs, I know it's stomach for some Jay-Z fans not to consider this a classic. Let me ask a question, you know, to anybody out there that's listening. How many people do you know that say, oh, Blueprint 2? No. You say Reasonable Doubt, Blueprint 1, the Black Album, American Gangster. In my opinion, I think this was the worst Blueprint. All right? This was the worst Blueprint. I think Blueprint 3 was better than this, and Blueprint 3 jammed. All right? But in my opinion, this is not a classic album. It has some really, really good songs on there, but out of 25 songs, I don't think it's enough to really balance it out to make it a classic. Not saying it's a horrible, terrible album. I think one of Jay-Z's, by Jay-Z standards, subpar albums is probably better than a lot of artists right now. Probably 90% albums. You know, the penmanship was on point here, but it just wasn't one of his better albums. You know, just my opinion. I know people gonna come in here, hardcore Jay-Z fans, gonna tell me how this is a classic. Everything can't be a classic. No artist has 17 straight classic or 5 straight classic albums. Every album can't be a 4 mic classic or a 5 mic album. It just don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? This is not to say Jay-Z is trash. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't a classic album. My definition of a classic might differ from yours. You know, like I said, your definition of a classic might be hearing the album to make you reminisce about something to take you back to good times. You're like, oh, that's a classic. Your definition of a classic might be, oh, it sold 100 million records worldwide. That's a classic. That's not my definition of a classic. Classic for me is the penmanship. You know, of course you gotta have good instrumentals with the penmanship. You know, the overall, storytelling of the album as well too. You know, not just hits. You know, the album songs count too. The non-single songs. I mean, for me, it don't have to be a CD where I gotta play 25 tracks straight to and they all fire. No, you got filler tracks for a reason. For me, a classic album is something that really embodies hip hop to its purest form, almost in most cases. It's just one of a kind. The impact that it had on hip hop was felt. Some albums drop, but don't have an impact on hip hop. None, no impact. You know what I'm saying? He has some really, really good songs on here. Some great, great features, man. You can't knock it on here. You can't knock it. You know, I wasn't a fan of Body and Cloud 03. Just wasn't a fan of that. But Excuse Me Miss was a great song. It was a change-up song for Jay-Z. No, very, very good song. The Watcher 2, I love that song with Dre and Rakim, excuse me, dealing with mouth injury, dog. So, excuse me, bear with me. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. You know, I know the original. I don't really remember the remix, but I had to go back and listen to it. But, you know, he had some solid songs, but I don't think he had it wasn't a classic, though. It wasn't like, oh, man, I remember we was in woo-woo grade or woo-woo class, or we was in college and the Blueprint 2. No, it came out December of 01. You know, December of '02, excuse me. You know, November '02. It was recorded December 2001 to August 2002. So it came out November '02. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't an album that made me reminisce. And if you feel different, let me know in the comment section. It's just not me having my overall opinion and be the end saying that, oh, this is a classic, it ain't a classic, or this is a classic, I don't care what y'all say. No, I value you guys' opinion. Let me know if you think The Blueprint 2, The Gift and the Curse was a classic. Go through the track list, listen to it again, do whatever you got to do, and let me know if you believe it was a classic, you know. And we're going to get into some more this coming week. I got some special albums I'm going to do as well. But like I said, it had great features, but it just fell short of a classic, you know. And I think it fell short of Jay-Z's expectations, man. You know, I really think it did. This is supposed to be the follower to Blueprint. The Blueprint 1 was amazing. I think most people might consider that a classic. You know, and we do a video, what's Jay-Z's best album? I think that could be in somewhere in the future. I won't say the near future, but it could be in the future. But let me know if you think this album is a classic. Blueprint 2, The Gift and the Curse. All right. I think it's the worst out of Blueprints. That's my opinion. You know, some people might say, you don't know shit. You know, it is what it is. Just my opinion. You can't change it, you know. But don't forget, check the description out. We on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Also, if you're into college sports, S1210 College Sports Most Wanted for your college football and basketball needs, and some high school as well. We really trying to go hard in the paint there as well. Also, the Ron and Cut podcast. We talk about music, entertainment, basketball, football, boxing, all types of stuff, man. Go ahead and check it out. That link in the description. Download the free app. Subscribe. Just sign in with the click of your Facebook or Google account. If you want to donate, the PayPal link is there as well. And let me know if you think the Blueprint 2, The Gift and the Curse, is a classic or not. Love to hear you guys' opinion. Most definitely appreciate it. Comment, share it, tweet them out. Whatever you got to do. I most definitely appreciate it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on the way out. We gone.